the morning.
Um, I'm not too sure here. Let's have a look at some things. Uh, we got unemployment claims, 20 minutes.
That's okay. That's coming out.
Fed Powell testifies 9 a.m. too. Wonder if we can listen to that. I'm gonna try to if I can. Dude, so many Fed members spoke this week. So many central banks did too. Bank of England, Bank of Japan, Federal Reserve, European Central Bank.
It's end of fiscal year.
Yeah, a lot of them speaking. I wanted to play we'll have to see here with unemployment rates, but gold, just the downside looks very attractive. This is going to be a clean drop here too. So if we can get price, what I was thinking was if the hourly, if price were to continue up here with no bottom wick, I wish it would, and hit this level up here, I would short it off of this. We could get an easy trade out of that. I don't think it's going to go up that high.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I had something similar to that, but on the other lower high. If you go to a bigger time frame, that one right there, a little more up. It was somewhere around right there.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
But the market didn't get there. Like
it's
not retracing all the way.
It's just getting squeezed against this big daily support here again. I don't like that. I think that we sit here and wait and we let this 15-minute candle's closing here. Gonna have another one start. And then in 16 minutes, we'll have that unemployment rates come out. And let's say for some reason that these things are good, we can just use the volatility from the news and short this thing if it breaks lower. So we just got to give it some time here. See if we can catch this. It's like silver's going up a little bit here. S&P's kind of coming down. Dollar's still moving up. Oil made a big pullback too. Not really that big, actually. It looked like pretty dramatic on my phone. Bitcoin too. Man, I am surprised this daily support here is not broken or didn't break. Closed right on it too. Already smacked into it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So I won't mess with Bitcoin again until it gets back down here.
Yeah, I don't think it's ready yet then. Because I see that idea, but it's not breaking through.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up?
What up? The
Good.
whole thing with it yesterday was that it kept holding on to that support, but it was just making lower highs. So when I seen that, like, that's what I was talking about. It's a low strike rate kind of trade, but at the same time, the risk reward is 100% there, was there. So I'm gonna wait on it. But Trap King, what do you have? What are you looking at?
I had a field. I've already had a field day. As a matter of fact, I had a field week. I
Yeah.
looked at, I had an EG setup I called on some on Tuesday on the live trading.
Mm-hmm.
EG moved about, I think it's about 40 pips now, if I'm not mistaken. EG, I called an EG. I called a GJ last night on my Zoom. Called GO on my Zoom last night. I called UCAD on my Zoom last night. I talked about gold last night on my Zoom. I talked about gold last night on my Zoom. So if we can go to the chart and let's just look at it. I talked about gold on my Zoom. Now, gold on the 1 hour time frame. Is that 1 hour? Go to H1, please. All right. Is that H1 there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. So if you where the market is, if you look at, I mean, not where the market is, I mean, where the market fell from. If you just, how will I put it? Put your crosshair there at the top where the market fell from, good, and look left. You're going to see the bearish candle that it aligns with.
Yeah.
Yes, right. No, you just go left. The next one on the left. The one on the left. Left, left, left. Exactly, right there. So what I did was I pulled out the Fibonacci from that high to that low because I had an explanation. It was actually, I think Stephen was on that call. I explained everything and why I did not want the market to get to the 0.62 to stop at this between the 0.5 and 0.62. And if that's where the market stayed. Now, if we from there, we now decide to go down to the 15 minutes time frame from what we had there, from that area of interest. If we go over to the 15 minutes time frame from that area of interest where the market fell from, that's the fall. Okay, if we go to 15 minutes time frame, all we need to do is on 15 minutes time frame in that area. Are you there?
Yeah. Sorry.
On the 15 minutes time frame on that same area there, where that fall started happening from. Okay, what I now decided, because it fell in line with the London kill zone, where we know that yes, there's going to be volatility around 15 minutes time frame. Yes, from that swing high right there to the short-term swing low there. You gave a short-term M formation. No, not that low. No, just go higher. There's a low. No, the one previous, the one before this, the short-term low before this.
This one?
Up. No, go up. Good. From that high, then to the short, to that low there, that short-term low where you have that horizontal line. Can you see it? Just I think about 4 candles away. Yes, there, that low there. Good. So swing high, swing low. The market came back, gave me 62, and that was it. That was the move on gold. Gold has been amazing. I'm still looking for bearish price action on gold. I'm not going to touch gold for whatever reason, not just yet, but I'm seeing gold to the downside. Long-term Bitcoin, I'm seeing Bitcoin going to, like, I explained last night, I want to see Bitcoin go to 37, 26, and eventually 20,000.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see on Bitcoin. I've been talking about Bitcoin from where it was on 53 or 52,000. That's where I've been calling it from. Down. I need to see Bitcoin at 20. I need to see gold at 1580. That's where I want to see gold. I think we talked about this on Zoom some time ago, and you're like, yo, take it easy. And I told you guys that I want to see gold at 1580. Gold is gradually going there. No bullish, nothing to tell me that gold wants to go bullish. Everything that's happening right now in the market is just economics to just back that bias up. So I still want to see gold go to the downside. I want to see gold go to the downside. Long-term Bitcoin, before the end of this year, I want to see Bitcoin hit 36,000.
Yeah, I want to see Bitcoin come down too.
So that's it. I've had a swell time. As a matter of fact, between my last Zoom and right now, the trade setups I called last night on my Zoom, 3 of them I have called. I've already cleaned up about 100 pips. And this is apart from what's it called? No, they have cleaned up about 80 pips. But this is apart from EUR-GBP. EUR-GBP, I'm going to include it, and that's about 120 pips. But I missed GJ. But I called GU. I'm still in UCAD. I want to see what the news is going to do to UCAD, whether it's just going to push it my direction or it's going to play me. And I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. And again, finally, I have another setup on EUR-GBP. I know you don't trade EUR-GBP, but listen, if I try to give myself a range of pairs to trade, because I mean, sometimes GU may not give me anything. I mean, if I was trading as many pairs as I used to trade earlier, I would have caught a whole lot of setups this week. But
Yeah.
now I have to be a little bit more patient. I have to wait for my setups to appear. And as we have it, one of the setups that has appeared has happened on ERGBP. If anybody loves slow plays, then I think there's something there for you.
Yeah, you posted
Yeah,
this too.
ERGBP. I haven't posted the most recent setup that I'm looking at there, but there's a setup there on the 1 hour time frame. There's a setup on the 1 hour time frame right there. You good. You see where you are good. Wait, no, you see where you have that crosshair there. Go down at that there's a short-term low that was broken there. Good. Exactly right there. So what we're gonna do is put just like how will I put it? Put and indicate like a line there or something, or horizontal line, or just do something there. Do something on that exactly right there. Good. Now that we have it, take it a little bit higher. Take it a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Good. Stop. So now if you look there, what we have there is we have a bearish engulfing candle, which is also a trap on that pair, right? So if I'm going to pull out my Fibonacci on that trap on that pair, where does the entry line up at? Let's see. On just that trap there. Let's see. Does it line up with that line? If it does, then that's a trade setup there.
Yeah.
Lines up.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going for the 62, it's going to be a bit higher.
Wait, hold on. Draw your fib the other way around. Draw it from bottom to top. Yep. So where does it line up on? 62?
No, on the 50.
On the 50? Hold on, let me see. Okay, 50. Good. Perfect. So you see that area there between the 50 and that 0.618, that area of interest. I like it. If the market comes back there, chances of me taking that trade are extremely high. So that's what I'm looking at. Even though I'm still in this trade on my other account, one of my accounts I already closed out, but I'm still in this trade from that high that I took it from. I mean, I was in drawdown for about 10 pips drawdown before the market went my way. I don't know. A lot of people are looking for perfection, and a lot of people are afraid of drawdown, forgetting the fact that it's part of the game. So I was in drawdown for about 10 pips. I almost closed the trade last night, and Steven was the one that told me, I was like, yo, Trap King, let's hold on for dear life. Let's hold on to London. And I was like, okay, no problem. And then we held on and look at what happened. So that's that. So that's what I'm looking at on ERGBP. It's slow. It's slow. It may not happen. It may take like 2 days for this to play out, 3 days, 1 week, who cares? But it's just an idea that I'm looking at.
There you guys go. If you want to trade, there it is. Be watching for it. It all makes sense, brother. All makes sense. Man, here's the problem with gold, though, to the upside. There's no clean range here. 2, if these unemployment claims come out worse than expected, that could send gold higher. But the problem is gambling on where to get in at.
If it sends it higher, you let it go higher and let it settle, then come back. Okay, I forgot. You try with momentum.
Yeah, we're just scalping these moves.
You try with momentum. I don't know how to do that. I just wait for the market to show me its hand and I just pick my opportunity. But for now, to be honest, if I tell you that I have a setup I'm looking at on gold right now, it's a lie. Because I'm not really seeing gold has actually hit one of the targets I was waiting for long term. And I really want gold to go lower. It's going to be a huge move. But what can we say? Patience is a virtue. Patience. I look for trades that will give me I look for like high probability trades.
See, I was looking at,
because I've seen the market. Yeah, so
I was looking at the weekly on gold, and that weekly looks like it obviously wants to break back down like 17 or 1672, and then 1605 and 1500 flat all make sense. And when you look at this, like last time, there was a big catalyst for gold to run higher. It kind of just traded sideways and ended up breaking that weekly support and making this big pullback. And if you look at gold again, it's just trading sideways, like almost like it's going to break that support and trade back down again. Technically right now, it looks like another leg down. And I said this last week too, after I figured this was going to be like last hope kind of area on this daily support. And if it broke, this thing's going to melt off. But we just gotta, it's barely hanging on by this daily support here. So
You see the whole of that week there, that week on that 4 hour there, I think it's going to clean it out.
yeah,
It's going to take out, it's going to clean it out the whole week. That's what I see. I see it happening.
Dude, look at how,
Man.
look at silvers. Like that looks terrible.
I don't remember when I ever looked at silver. I can't remember last time I looked at this. I know you like playing in this kind of water.
It just looks like garbage, dude. It's just a straight downward momentum right at a support, like never a good ending. Not good. Can you guys see this panel on your screen or no? Oops. Can you guys see this or no? Why is it doing that? I don't know. You guys might not be able to see it. There's like a Zoom, like a panel, like a meet, you know, TrapKing, like the participants, chat, mute, all that.
No, we
Yep.
can't see that.
You can't see that up here where my cursor's moving.
No, it's
No.
okay. No. You can't see it. You won't see it.
Dang, that's cool. But if I stay on it like that, it kicks me off like to my main screensaver. Like if I jack with it too much, I don't know. It's weird.
GDP comes out in 2 minutes.
I just don't know how to feel about it. I don't think I'm going to trade this today because the thing is, I've forced these kind of trades before and the strike rate's low. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But like the clean, obvious trade is realistically to the downside. So I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave it and let the news hit and see how the news comes out. And if this thing breaks up today and I don't place any trade, like that's fine with me.
Yo, Tanner. I'm seeing a lot of people on this Zoom. These people, have they ever watched me trade live?
So yeah, some of them have.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd like to do it again next week.
Do it again, you said?
I'd like to do it again next week.
We can do that. We can do one together next week.
You love New York. I love London.
When do you want to do one? During London?
That's when I like to operate. London, New York. I basically use my New York to study. I'm here because it's you. You know.
Yeah.
I was actually in the middle of a study, but when I saw you posted a link, I said, okay, let me just jump up and see what's happening. But I really use my New York to study the charts, even if it's for like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours max. And then maybe go back and I go play, go back to my PS4 and I just play some. Right now, I'm actually playing a game called The Witcher. So I just go there, sit down, spend some time.
Yeah,
But I'm going to
that's the way
trade
to
next
do
week.
it.
I'll trade next week.
All right, we
I'll
can
trade
do
next
that.
week.
We can do
Yeah.
that. We gotta. This is gonna aggravate me so bad if this thing drops. Like it's already moved 10 pips off. See what I mean? That area that I wanted to trade off of just smacks into it, and like that's an easy scalp off of there. The problem is this news right now too. So this news should be out here.
So you can just hit TP1.
Oh, look at that. Imagine that. Unemployment claims terrible. So,
GJ baby. GJ smacked our TP.
yeah, GJ's running.
GJ smacked our TP. You can hit my take profit 1. And what else? Wait, hold on.
GU, maybe?
No, not GU. I'm not even looking at GU. G already hit my TP earlier, you know, G is about to give me another opportunity, but that's not what I'm looking at. I'm just watching, what's it called? I'm watching your GBP.
This is unbelievable that I didn't take this here.
Jobless next month is going to be horrible.
Yeah,
All
I just-
all the layoffs and the military getting kicked out.
yeah, my brother is.
It's going to be just, they're probably going to expect it, but it's going to be bad.
I think people are going to be surprised at how many actually get kicked, and I think the numbers will be skewed anyway. So they're never going to tell the truth about it.
No. Up GDP 6.7. Wow.
I mean, 0.1 change, 0.1%. That's what's killing gold right now is the GDP, and it's barely moved. And everyone
Is it just me,
all
or is it
excited.
just me, or are you guys noticing that nothing is moving?
Yeah, nothing's. I mean,
It looks as if moves are happening, but nothing is really moving. For people, for the time frame I like to trade, the only thing that moved, in my opinion, was GG and UCAD. UCAD didn't even move because it was close to my target. So what GG actually moved? Gold, GU moved. I like GU. I think I have a setup on GU.
I should have scalped off of this up here on gold.
How many pips would you have cut from there if you had done that? I mean, your stop loss would have been.
I just
How
would
would you
have
have-
done 10 and 10. It literally hit it and dropped 23 pips.
Okay.
I'd have been in and out of that pretty fast, bro.
have
Dude,
a
the
setup.
gold moves, I'm literally in gold when I scalp it in the morning, like at the tops, like 30 seconds. Normally they move really fast. There's just so much volume in the market at this time. Dude, I'll tell you what. I actually slaughtered gold last week and Bitcoin once. That was amazing. Last week was the best week I've had trading this year.
Last week was no, I think the last time when I slaughtered gold was there was the time we had a loss on gold. I got pissed off because I posted the setup and it came, hit my stop loss and still went my direction. And then you know what? I posted in the group and I posted and I was like, everybody, do not worry, gold will pay for its sins. Since the day I posted that, I don't know what happened, man. I not lost on gold since. Since the day I posted that, I was like, gold, you will pay for your sins. And then I've been calling crazy ass setups on gold. Gold, we will catch gold. I guarantee the team. We will catch gold and we may catch the sell. I am just waiting. If
Yeah.
this market if they make a mistake and give me a trap on the level I am looking for and it breaks out, I mean, if they make that mistake, oh my goodness, they better not.
Yeah, it's going to be like really identical that gold sits on a daily support that's obvious to break. If Bitcoin does that same thing down here, it's going to sit on an obvious support again. Then next time it's melting through there. I can't wait for it to come back to 28,000. I have to see if it comes back down again. Gold is going to have a really similar setup to that. As much as I don't want to see it, but it is what it is. So it looks like, man, we're almost 40 minutes in here. I think the trade would have been taking it off of this level like I wanted to. That would have been the scalp today. Outside of that, I don't know, maybe this thing between now and then rolls back to the downside now and 20 minutes from now or whatever. Just got to give it some time here and see. Got like contradicting news on top of this. One good and one bad. How bad did those unemployment claims miss? See, the forecast was 333,000. The actual 360.
bad.
Yeah, it's not that good.
And they were expecting improvement and it was worse.
Yeah, I was listening to Powell speak the other day, and after when they were testifying earlier this week, they were talking about he was talking about, oh, let me make it clear that job numbers aren't, unemployment's not where we need it to be. Inflation's still hot. I can't believe some of the things he says. And gold is still this far down. Historically, it just doesn't make any sense at all. And today we have the vote for we got a vote for government shutdown again.
I thought they I heard the Senate came to an agreement to keep it from shutting down probably till December.
Oh, I see. That came out last night.
Yeah, overnight.
They raced. Senate reaches deal. I'm seeing things from an hour ago that are saying they're still scrambling to figure it out.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out what to do about it.
Oh, they still have, so they didn't pass. So this is why I can't just read headlines, because like
They're making claims that haven't
Yeah.
taken place.
Senator reaches a deal to avoid government shutdown. Then an hour ago, government funding expires at midnight. Congress has not passed a stopgap funding bill. It's like, which one is it? So these guys haven't passed it yet. Maybe it was rumored that they were going to, or maybe they will, but
Yeah, I think they just have a verbal.
yeah, so they vote in the morning, so they should be voting like here soon. On
Yeah, actually we're in the middle of planning with our government customers on what to do starting Monday.
yeah, it's crazy.
'Cause legally we can't work any once it shuts down.
Man, and all the national parks close and stuff too. And I came for the Half Dome hike in Yosemite. I've been out here for like almost 3 weeks now, and I'm not leaving without doing that. So if I get caught, I get a $500 or $1,000 fine. I think I'm just gonna do it anyways.
Can we take a look at GU? Okay, so just zoom. I want to see the candles. H1. All right, where the market currently is down there.
Mhm.
I know you see it. Box it up for me. Down there, I want to see those I want to make them a little bigger. All right, perfect. So exactly, good. I know you see it. So box up the candle for me.
Hold up.
Box it up.
Let me get rid of all this. You gonna use this one down here?
Nope. Go where 2 candles before where the market is. 2 candles before where the market currently is.
You're gonna
that
use
red
this
one.
one.
Yes, sir. Good. So there, right there. So having done that, I'm gonna go over to the 15 minutes time frame.
10 minutes.
15.
Oh, I thought you said 10.
All right, good. So pull out your fib from that lowest point there. From that low to high, not to that highest high, to the short length swing high. Good, right there. Where did the market get rejected at? What price point?
On their 50, 618, 62, probably for you.
62. So there, all right. So what I want you to do is do like a small rectangle from that 0.618 up until exactly right. No. From where yes, there to that 0.618. To the 0.618. Stop. Good. Now take that Fibonacci again, and then do it from the current swing low that the market gave. No, the current one. Yep. All the way to the swing high, to that high there. If the market give us this as a swing high, take that box again and put it under 0.618. No. Hold on. Use that box I used before. Just take it like that. Pick it up like that and put it there. Beneath the 0.618. Just put it beneath. It should sit on good right there. Good. Take away your fib. Go back to H1. All right, good. So what we are having is if this market closes this way in the next how many minutes? If it closes above that zone in the next 18 minutes, bro, you already know. We already have an entry. We already have an entry.
Yeah, I bet it's going to move like 40, 50 pips too.
Yeah, so if the market, for whatever reason, gives this, closes just the way the market is like this, and it pulls back, that's a buy opportunity that I'm going to be interested in. So that's what I'm looking at on GU, buy opportunity I'm going to be interested in.
Okay, we're going to keep checking on it. I want to see.
Something is telling me don't trade. Something is telling me, yo, keep going. All right, so Tana, I gotta go. The books are calling.
All righty, brother.
All right, man. Take it easy, team. Talk to you guys later.
Gold is a tricky one here today.
Yeah, something happened on the 23rd of September. We were on a standard downturn on gold until that point, and it's like accelerating the downward.
Yeah.
It's like we should have been. I mean, today we should be probably closer to 1756 if we'd continued. We're down, what, 1730, 1728.
Mm-hmm.
What happened on the 23rd? I can't even remember.
I don't remember what it was, but the price action on it has just been, it's just way too to the downside. The momentum is insane right now. That's the problem here with trying to play this breakout, is like a lot of times when these obvious highs get broken, and like this here, when you have these breakouts, dude, they're just so short-lived that I hate trading like that. And especially when I know that like I want to trade it, but
It never reached that level.
I got to sit on my hands because the cleaner side is not available right now, which is to the downside. So it's just a tricky trade here to play this. Man, the easiest trade would have been to play it off of that 1 hour level I wanted and scalp that sell side earlier. Would have been in and out within 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Woulda, shoulda.
Uh-huh.
Can't beat yourself up.
It's just one of those things though, like Dude, I know gold so well. It's like when I think about something, I just a lot of times I need to act on it because I already know what's going on. And then when I don't, and then I have to sit here and play this stupid waiting game with it. It's like, bro, you could have already been in and out and done today. Instead, here you are waiting.
Yeah, I'll be looking for your Bitcoin announcement later.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Bitcoin. I'm waiting on it.
I need to go get some of my funds put into.
Wanted to
Get
come
them
back
ready.
down to this one more time. If it comes back down this next time, I think next week it'll crack. If this daily candle were to pull back, or tomorrow's daily candle comes back, that'll close the weekly back below the current previous weekly candle, which will be bearish. Then maybe next week it could crack through that. Oh, we've got, I forget Bitcoin's open 24/7 too. So we'll have to watch it over the weekend.
Yeah, the weekends it tends to recover.
What did I just do there? Deleted something and it didn't come
Didn't
back.
Twitter just announce? Didn't Twitter just announce something like Twitter tips or something with Bitcoin?
I don't know. I don't even have a Twitter.
Yeah,
Maybe you've seen it somewhere in the news about it.
yeah. I thought I saw something in the news about Twitter tips, where you could tip your servers and service people with tips, Twitter tips, and it's backed by Bitcoins.
Doesn't surprise me.
I mean, some of the alternate cryptos are trying to do that as well with other things, but I don't see it taking off. Businesses are going to be too squeamish. There's an investment in technology to handle that, and there's too much risk.
It's like imagine getting tipped and then you get hacked and lose all your Bitcoin and all your tips.
Yeah, not good.
So I guess we got to let this hourly close here in 10 minutes. And
Not to mention the SEC won't like it.
we got to see if this
SEC's
thing,
I'll say about it. Yeah.
can close back up here. Fed pal calls inflation frustrating. See, I don't understand with all the inflation worries and everything going on. It's like there's nothing performing as a safe haven right now. I guess the US dollar is. That thing's been breaking back up pretty nice. So we got to give this a little more time here. Let the hourly candle close. Might have to wait for the stock exchange to open too. Give a cleaner setup between now and then.
I mean, once New York opens, there'll be a lot of trades, right?
Yeah. Maybe just between now and then, like if we're gonna break up, well, we need to create some kind of support and hold on to it. And if we're gonna break down, we need to create some kind of resistance and then break out at that time. So we just gotta let it set up for us. Just gotta stay patient here on this. This was like one of my biggest things when I first started trading was the patience was terrible. I could never sit here like this and just wait, like 2 hours without chasing anything. Hindsight, I was an idiot, but didn't
Weeks
realize it.
like last week verify the
What's that?
important weeks like last week for you, and help verify and validate that
Mhm.
need patience.
Yeah. Yeah, look at my week last week. I just try to take away, I don't even know. I was just on top of it last week. And it wasn't even, I don't think I know. It wasn't like the monetary aspect wasn't what made it my best week trading. It was just everything, the overall consistency, the will to wait, patience, all of that just plays into it. I crushed gold last week. But then I got to know, like, there's times you ease off of things too, especially after a week like that. So let's say gold closes back above this level here on the hourly. This is going to be a good sign here that we can build some support between now and New York Stock Exchange open, and we could probably catch a breakout to further to the upside here, as it looks right now anyways. Because you look at like pre-London, right? Pre-London, London sold off, failed to break that daily support. The market picked up buyers, and now we're just really springing back out of there. We're running towards this level right now. So we got to just sit here and wait. Can we close this hourly candle in 6 minutes back above 1730, 31.80? And then can we hold on to some kind of like multi-candle support between now and New York Stock Exchange? Because then with that move to the upside, failure to sell off, move to the upside, support held, that breakout, it's going to make a lot of sense. Man, gold better not rip out of here without us too. Man, this thing is moving. There's momentum here right now. Hopefully it gets shoved back down here. It doesn't break out. See where the 1 minute closes.
Yeah, my chart estimates are saying 1750 by Monday.
This thing's gonna rip here. Come on, don't do it. Come back. Come back down. Man, 755. The problem. Let me see this new 5 minute candle. Yeah, this thing's need to come back down here. See, this is why we have to wait though. Like you need a 15-minute candle at least to close into this. Because like if you try this on a 5 minute, it's not as you don't have that high probability, and especially on a 1 minute. Like if you were to play like this 1 minute right now, playing that it breaks up, you'd have to get out if it broke its own lows. And this thing could rip here. So like the idea would have been to execute there and just run it up into this range. Of course, I'm not in it, so it's going to do it. Could have already been in and out. Another trade today too. There it rips. This thing is very frustrating here today.
Yeah, what's it gonna do in 4 minutes though?
Yeah, I mean, that is the trade though. That range has been filled and complete. That would have been, yeah, 20 pips, less than a minute. This thing's gonna continue here too. Yeah, so my idea is that the 15-minute close here, this isn't a good range, but this clean range, if you were to have a 15-minute close right up into this resistance, then you can get, like on the new hourly, a 15-minute candle to pull back and then break that high. That's when you execute. But I've seen these trades here a lot. These strike rates, they're not that high. You've just got to manage them tight, meaning like literally that 1 minute closing up against that, how I talked about the entry on that 1 minute, if it broke its own low, I mean, it would have just been a few pips. Like, you would have had to close like a 6 pip loss, but this thing just ripped out of there. So not a big deal here, but just frustrating. Here's what I'm going to end up doing here, because we're running up into this level at 1737. This new, it's going to be a new 4-hour candle here. So this 4 hour is going to close like this. We should probably see a pullback here off of this. Let's let this next 15-minute open here in 2 minutes. Because if this level here gets respected, kind of rejects a little bit, and between now and the next minute, and then the next 15-minute were to shoot straight up with no bottom wick, this is pretty risky here, but we could try to sell it off of this level in anticipation that that new 4 hour is going to have to create a bottom wick, as well as the 15-minute, the 30-minute, and the new hourly. So let's just see where this one closes at. We got 30 seconds here for it to close. So it looks like this is going to close here in 10 seconds. I'll tell you what, like you see, the thing is there's a lot of momentum, so you got to keep tight risk, but it should bounce off of this, and we should see a bottom wick get created here. The 30-minute jumped up, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, all of them, no bottom wicks. Ran into this level here. If it could create a bottom wick, that would be like, from this point, easy scalp, but you got to understand the momentum to the upside too. If it breaks its own high again, you got to get out of that. So if that area starts to get violated there, yeah, it's just a scratch. You got to wait. Ooh, maybe it's going to come down here. There's a ton of momentum to the upside right now. We'll see here if it can flip back around. Make your drop. Ooh. Oh yeah. Keep going. See that wick like it makes at the bottom, you would want that momentum to continue. Because at this point, like it made its bottom wick. If it breaks its own high, this thing could continue ripping. So we just got to see if this level here stays respected or not.
Yo, Tanner, you remember at the beginning of the Zoom, I was telling you about the area in gold I was looking at?
Oh, did it just hit it?
Bro, that was it right there.
Did you get in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So I had an order already
Ooh,
last
I'm out of
night.
gold. I'm out of gold right now. I
Nice,
just
nice,
closed it.
nice, bro.
You're in this though right now?
I'm in this. I'm about to close some right now.
Nice. Let's go. Yeah, the 1 minute here about freaked me out when it like jumped up. I literally went to close, but within the time that I went to close, it was already back down. And I knew that if it broke that high again, I had to be prepared to close that. But that that's what I'm talking about. Like new 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, when they run up into levels of resistance, it's more likely you're going to see a turnaround around that level because they have to create their bottom, their opposite wick. Same thing for the buys too. Like if something were to shoot straight down into a support like this and it didn't have a top wick, you could buy off of that and anticipate you're going to go up and create a top wick. That's nice. Anyone else catch that sell or no?
I'm just watching and learning right now.
Nice. Douglas caught it too. So we had a couple people who caught it. Here's what I'll do. Let me see here. I'll send this into.
I'm gonna show you mine as well. If you
So
don't
there
mind.
was. Let me check the history. So that sell was sitting at 1737.47 is where I entered that. So 37.47. So literally right here. So yeah, like right here. You could see it in there. And when it just started mountain back again, I literally almost closed this. Like I was gonna take a loss on this here, but before I could do it, it just shot right back down. So I was like, cool. But when it was breaking up again, I was telling myself same thing, gonna have to close this. And when I started like getting situated for it, it just shoved right back down. And this candle gave a nice meltdown. So that move, I bagged like that was like a 26 pip move to the downside. I think I might have bagged like 15 pips or so which isn't, it's not bad. On that, when that shot up, I took 15 pips drawdown. So ultimately it's just a 1-to-1. Ooh, Steven, your entry was nice.
Yeah, that was nice, bro.
You're at 1738.60. You're up here. Yours was perfect.
Yeah.
How many?
Is there a timestamp option to mark the charts?
What do you mean?
Like text where it'll like, you could like, under like a text box that would pop on like a date and time on the chart, like you're doing lines, and you can also write text, or you can use the paint tool to like circle something. Is there a text one for a date?
To look at the date on there?
No,
Mm,
to paint it on the chart so you can like mark it up with a date and timestamp.
you have a text box you can use if that's what you're asking.
Type it in manually, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's, you'll have to do it manually, like type it in manually.
So there's text like here.
Yeah.
And but you have the times, see the bottom of my screen where my cursor's at down
Yeah.
there? There's the timestamp with the date on that. You see that down there?
Yeah, I was just wondering if there was a easy button to,
I don't,
I didn't see one.
I don't know. I've never looked. I don't know.
I don't know if it's relevant to anybody anyhow.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never even thought of it really. Look at the S&P melting off today.
Yeah, I think because my mind is more geared at trends, so I
Mhm.
I like to use the dates and stuff to compare.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, what a trade on gold today. You know, that's the kind of opportunity you get when you sit and you're patient and you're not being you know, careless and greedy and FOMO and all of that. That's what you get when you wait. Steven, post that inside of the chat. You can scratch out your stuff if you want.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, what a meltdown off of that. You, I think it's the wicks, man, candles having wicks and having no wicks. That's powerful. That's powerful. If you can see that and get good at it and know how your market is, man, you can destroy some things doing that. That's what I did last week. Just absolutely destroyed gold like this. But you know, this is okay. I had at the beginning of the week, I had a swing trade on gold from up here at 34. This thing ripped up 100 plus pips. I closed my partials out and set it to break even. And that was the only trade I took on gold this week. Today was the second trade I took. So not bad there. Good idea, good execution. So Steven caught it. Douglas caught it. I guess no one else took the trade. It's a good trade. But now you see so now this thing's kind of pulling back. Your 4-hour close, pretty bullish your 1 hour close, pretty bullish. 30-minute, yeah, bullish. So now off New York Stock Exchange open, let's say this candle were to close on the 30-minute back above the previous, you could play like if that next candle were to create a pullback and then break the high, you could probably play that breakout. But I'm done here today. I'm not going to trade again.
Yeah, good trades, good trades. Hey,
Thursday today, huh? We got Thursday. And tomorrow we've got, let's see here. Fed Powell is going to speak today at 9 a.m. Central Time. And high impact news, 7:30 in the morning tomorrow and 9 a.m. We'll have to see about all that. Have to see if I'm willing to trade that news tomorrow. So yeah, it looks like gold's gonna, if that 15-minute can close bullish here, you might get this next 15-minute to move, or like I said, that 30-minute closes bullish. You get that New York Stock Exchange trade. Steven, you already covered money on that gold?
yeah, bro, I covered money at, dude, I was in some pretty good profit when I covered some money.
Oh yeah, I bet you were close to 40 pips.
Yeah, I was,
Probably 36, 37.
yep. I was in some good profit when I covered some money. I'm at break even though now. It's probably gonna hit me. Sorry.
Yeah, just leave that rest to ride.
Yeah.
Oh, gold. I think I'm gonna let this 15-minute open and give it a few minutes and just see if it breaks out, just to see. But after that, I'm gonna hop off of here because I'm not gonna trade again today. No point.
Yeah.
No over trading here. I haven't found any like really like this week. I just haven't found great setups. So I don't know. I want to take what I have and hold on to it this week. Still got tomorrow as well. See how this 15 minutes turning bullish here? This could rip up here. I've seen this play out too. Rip back into the previous range. Just you're getting into a lot of noise here. That's the problem.
Yeah, for sure. I'm out.
Yeah, that one probably hit you at break even, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this would already be at 10 pips. Had I taken that too. Oh, gold.
Yeah, good idea. I caught that EG trade with Trap Game. So what's today? Thursday? Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, my trade started to hit late in the week.
Bro, you had the EG trade and you got the gold
Yeah, to go.
sell today too.
Yeah, pretty good week so far, bro.
Yeah, you're not doing bad. There's that range fill on that 15-minute. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me today. I already caught a trade and I'm just gonna leave it alone. See what the price action does, and we'll see. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. I'll let everyone know if I end up doing it ahead of time, but
Yeah.
that's gonna be it for me. We'll see what happens with gold today, and we'll just see everyone around in the chats.
Yes, sir.
So that's it. I'll catch everyone maybe tomorrow or something.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right,
Yo,
peace
are you
out,
gonna
Steve.
listen to Chairman Powell speak at 10? Well, what is it? I
9
don't know.
Central, but yeah.
10 my time. I don't know if you're gonna like drop the link or something.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find a link and then I'll share it.
Okay, cool. Sounds good, bro.
All right. Peace out.
Yes, sir.